Good afternoon, everyone. It's really a joy to be back with you today. This wonderful day where I'm living, the sun is shining and the temperature is up a bit. I just came back from my walk, and that's why I have this hat on. And as the young people might say, if you could really see me, I look like a hot mess. But I'm feeling good and energized. Today's topic that I wanted to share with you comes under the theme of Hezekiah Walker had a song that says, I need you, you need me. My theme is, I need you, and you really do need me and each other. We're all a part of a large body. We're all a part of a community. But unfortunately, many of us were raised with the notion that you got to do for yourself. Billie Holiday said, God bless the child who has their own. And that's true in one sense. God bless the child who's able to take care of their needs, a child who, or a person who has skills and is able to use their sense and ingenuity to figure out how not to be dependent on people. But there's a flip side to that coin if we take anything in extreme. So today what I want to talk about is balance. Not needing anyone and having your own taken to an extreme means I do not rely on you for anything, including my need for emotional support. Because guess what? We are all human. And every now and then, we all need emotional support. We all need encouragement. We all need somebody to say, you're doing a good job. We all need somebody every now and then who's able to just listen to us with no judgment, to listen to us without solutions, but just be there to listen. The same way I dare say some of you provide for all of your friends and family. You're the one they go to. You're the one who they go to for advice. You're the one who always listens. You're the one who always has a kind word for someone. But who does that for you? Now, what I want you to consider today is if you cannot identify who does that for you, maybe it's because you won't allow them to. For some of us who grew up with in traumatic households or had trauma occur at some point in our lives, we learn not to trust people. We learn to question people's intentions. We learned that this world is not necessarily safe. So one of the things that we determine deep within ourselves is, I'm not going to let anyone take advantage of me again. I'm not going to allow myself to be vulnerable again. And the way that manifests is we just don't share ourselves. If we have a hurt or a need or a challenge, we don't let anyone know because we don't want to appear vulnerable. And so we suffer in silence. And some of us have gotten so good at it that we don't even realize when we are suffering. We don't even realize when our soul is crying out for companionship. Our soul is crying out for someone to acknowledge our presence, someone to be there. I encourage you today to allow yourself, take a small baby step and allow yourself to become vulnerable in some small way. And I have a suggestion in what that small way might be. The small way may be, think about people who are in your list of contacts in your phone, someone who may come to mind for you, someone who you may determine, maybe I'll take a small step and trust that they may be there for me, and pick up the phone and give them a call. You don't have to tell them why you're reaching out, but I encourage you to reach out and to, when they say, how are you, to actually tell them how you're doing. Don't just answer with your regular, oh, I'm good, girl, you know I got it, I'm blessed and highly favored. But actually take a deep breath and respond with how you're really doing. Now, if you're really doing good, that's great. But if today is not necessarily a good day, if you're feeling a bit lonely, if you're feeling a bit deprived of companionship, if you're feeling a bit anxious, if if it's becoming a challenge getting out of bed, just share that. Now, again, my instruction is to either pick someone who you believe is able to hold your truth, who's able to be there for you, someone who gets you, Or I would advise you to take a small time, take a couple of deep breaths, and see who comes to mind. Because instinctively within our own psyche, within our own soul, we know who has our back. We know because these people have tried to tell us in many ways and we just didn't listen. We just didn't listen because we did not believe them. So, beloved, and I'm going to call you beloved today because you are beloved. You're loved by me and you are loved by others in your life. I would just encourage you to take a risk and open up and allow that love to permeate deep within your soul because you are worth it. I need you. You need me. We are all a part of God's body. We are all a part of Allah's body. We are all a part of Buddha or the gods in Hinduism. We are all a part of this place called the planet Earth. And we do need each other to survive. Have a wonderful day on purpose. And the comments is simply let me know if you decided to take a small step and reach out. Love you. Bye-bye.